Welcome to Views from a Brain. Today we are going to look at a few inspirational quotes from famous books. We hope you find inspiration in them. Here are 50 quotes from famous books. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Not all those who wander are lost. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Looking for Alaska by John Green. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Animal Farm by George Orwell. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. We accept the love we think we deserve. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Do I Dare Disturb the Universe? The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The world breaks everyone, and afterward some are strong at the broken places. A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. There is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies, said Jojen. The man who never reads lives only one. A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Lady Windermere's Fan by Oscar Wilde. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Albert Einstein appeared in various biographies. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet by William Shakespeare. People generally see what they look for and hear what they listen for. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Real courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The unexamined life is not worth living. Apology by Plato. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Oh, the places you'll go by Dr. Seuss. You don't have to live forever, you just have to live. Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. Until I feared I would lose it, I never loved to read. One does not love breathing. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Looking Forward by Franklin D. Roosevelt. It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. But man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. So many things are possible just as long as you don't know they're impossible. The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. There are years that ask questions and years that answer. Their eyes were watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. Thank you for joining us today. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that like button.